Our Sun Devil Auto starting lineups. Here is public address announcer Jim Barnett.
Karl Malone. At center from LSU, number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. At guard from Lower Merion High School, number 8, Kobe Bryant. And at guard from Oregon, number 20, Gary Payton. The head coach of the Lakers is Phil Jackson.
Watch him. Here's Gary Payton, who 12.5 years was with the Sonics. Devin George, and George is able to get the first basket of the ball game. It's
to win against the Lakers, it'll be extremely tough.
Here's the mailman, Malone. He gets it off to Shaq. Shaq just backs over Amari. He just muscled it in.
Well, two things happen there.
And it comes into Bosco, backdoor to Johnson. Joe Johnson struggling in the shooting, has that ball blocked. Up it comes to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, who is the X factor, of course, having that sexual assault trial ahead of him. You wonder how he can focus. Here's Malone, and we've seen that a few times.
Well, you know, you can't watch for him. Normally the biggest guy on the floor. But with Shaq out there, I mean, Karl looks like a two-guard.
That's right, and Shaq got a piece of that one. Amari wanted to call, and he didn't get it. And up it comes to Payton, the glove, a legendary defender. Blocked by Amari at the other end. Malone now will try to hit one from outside. Shaq muscles it inside. He's going to be fouled. Bosco picks up the foul. A chance at a three-point play.
Wreaking havoc already in the ball game. Amari started. Amari, nice move. Shaq gets away with a hit on the elbow. He gets the superstar call, and then on the other end, once he catches the ball in the paint, it's all but over. I mean, he just backs Amari down in the paint. But
the Lakers, I mean, they're big-bodied and they are physical.
You know, they struggled in the preseason. I thought they were overpassing the basketball. They were giving into one another, and it seems like they've got defensively here. The Suns have to find a way to regain the rhythm.
Here's Payton down, and Payton is really forcing the issue, and he's taking it right at the Suns.
Well, you know, Gary said, Phil Jackson told him, push the ball at every opportunity. The triangle is not important.
Marbury slips and hits.
The player, he's fell for it.
Yeah.
And defense of Frank Johnson, who is he going to put Amari on? I mean, it's either Shaquille or it's Karl Malone, and Amari has to understand that, knowing he cannot get in foul.
He missed that one. But what I'm seeing here is what is concerned, I know Frank Johnson, a lot of the Suns, is the interior defense, the small lineup. Howard's into that, and it's a 6-point game. Stephon Marbury now, 2 of 3, and they come right back. I tell you what, Gary Payton was 6.5 minutes to go. High energy game. Both these teams have been going breakneck speed, and Kobe is able to connect from outside.
You know, you really don't want to get him going, and I know he's getting some boos here, but the guy's oblivious to anything. I mean, they have been in pressure-packed situations.
And here's Marbury again. His ball is deflected. I think Frank thought there might have been a piece of Marbury hit on that shot, but no call. And here's Payton now picked up by Joe Johnson. Back door, Devin George. That's what Payton does well. He has great vision outside. Here's Payton bringing it out to the mailman. Kobe trying to move against Sean Marion, 9 on the shot clock. He pulls up. Well, it just shows you don't have to play in the preseason. Kobe Bryant just comes in and looks like the Kobe Bryant of old.
He's still be in the game. You know, I mean, so Phil Jackson has that luxury now of really taking it slow with him. Today anyway. I mean, you know, what about just the basic shooting? You wonder why guys have foot problems. I mean, it looks like he should be going to a boxing ring right now. Those does not look like basketball shoes. He should be fighting Tyson or somebody right now. Now they can get easy baskets. So the Suns defensively, they have to be wary not only of, I'm going to be sore, very sore the next day. But this is why they pay him the big bucks, Gary. Go out there and take a beating from Shaquille O'Neal.
Forcing the envelope. Out it comes to Devin George. Malone will pull up and hit it.
You know, no triangle here. I mean, no, he's a basketball player, and so he's going to fit in anywhere. And the triangle offense teaches spacing. And when they push the ball, as they did right there, to get Karl Malone a wide open shot, they understand that they can't stand next to one another.
There's Malone back to Payton, and Payton feeds it outside to Devin George. That's a 2, and George stroking the ball very well. 28-13. Cross-court pass, dangerous pass, and George picks it off. Back it comes to Devin George. He's rewarded for the steal, and he hits the basket.
Well, he's feeling it. You know, first game, difficult defense.
About 5 seconds difference between the game and the shot clock now. 8 on the shot clock. Up it comes off to Derek Fisher. He'll move in a little closer this time and try a 2, and he got it. He's
in the second unit. He has them out here with basically guys that are role players, guys that aren't going to get it done one-on-one. And nice move.
You know, Eddie, you talk a lot about guys with basketball IQs. He has got that. He knows how to play the game. And there's a case of Shaq in too deep. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
They had 19 points in that first quarter. 35-25. They've cut it to 10. They've trailed by as many as 15. Kareem Rush leaning inside and got it over the front of the rim. Working in a frenzy, trying to get open.
Yeah, and that's the thing that bothers me at times is, you know, Malone easy layup there is the fact that Stephon working.
They've outscored the Lakers in this quarter 13-7. 39-32. They're back in it now. Here is the shot from outside by Payton and 3. The first three of the night, the Lakers 1 of 5 behind the line. There's a hustle play by Kobe. He just took it away from Bosco to Payton. Payton running the floor, and he's rewarded with a basket.
Yeah, Kobe not recognizing who that was on the left side.
Malone. Malone wearing number 11. Magic Johnson was going to let him wear his retired number 32, but he didn't want to take it. Here's Fisher, and Fisher pulls up and hits a 2.
You know, he might win.
Couldn't get the shot to go. Amore, of course, in foul trouble early in this ball game. Has not played very many minutes. He's 0 for 4 tonight. In it comes to Shaq, and it's over when he gets it there.
Well, you know, it's tough for him.
From behind, Marbury going for the steal, but can't get there in time. Suns need to finish well in the last 2.5 minutes of this first half. And Malone inside, so they've got 2 point-blank shots the last 2 times down the floor.
Well,
this guy averaged almost 8 rebounds a game last year. He gets inside now to Shaq. He was in so deep. I mean, it's just, he just hammers away at you in there. 15 to 18 feet outside. Out it comes now to Devin George. 10 on the shot clock. Shaq, big jump step, and he gets the bounce.
Now, as a defender, when he's hard about being a running team, and the Lakers so far in this game, they're getting it done by just kicking the ball out. Beat Cleveland, you can beat Denver, but you can't beat the great teams by only getting 1 free throw. You have to get them in foul trouble. I mean, you have to. Probably should have came down, gathered himself, and laid it in. Sean is always too quick at times, and he gets himself in trouble. And Shaq again camping up down low.
8-point game. You know, for as difficult as it's been, they're very much in this thing. Here is Kobe Bryant pulling up, and that's too easy.
I mean, that does. Suns have gotten the call.
Inside 9 minutes to go. The Suns are not in awe of this team right now. They're taking it right to him. There's a block by Shaq. He rejects it.
Back. Steph just got too deep. On that play, whoever Shaq is guarding has to receive the basketball.
Great effort right now by the Phoenix Suns. Into Karl Malone to Payton, and Bosco tried to get up and get a piece of it, could not. 5:44 to go in the third. Payton backing in on Marbury, going to try to take him inside, left-handed move.
I thought he had skates on. I mean, he.
The mailman brings it out to Devin George, into Shaq, and nothing you can do.
No, you're right. You get contact, you throw that ball up at the basket. You force the official to make the call, and that's what happened.
This guy has enormous talent, so gifted. Kobe Bryant. Right now, all he's thinking about is hitting that next free throw.
That's it.
Has 2 free throws, and then the Lakers got the rebound. And it comes to Shaq, and that hurt.
You give great teams 2 opportunities, they're going to cash in.
Marbury, a little crossover. Fisher all over him. Amari's going to take Malone in and challenges Shaq, and he couldn't even begin to see the basket. Shaq just obliterated his view. It's off of him. The
ball movement will get them productivity, because if it doesn't, that guy right there is going to get a lot of dunks.
And he has 20 points in the game.
Opportunities on the glass, and so the Suns have relied on that over the last few years. And
to go in the third. Here's Gugliotta putting the ball on the floor against the mailman. He lost it. Out it comes now to Payton. Payton quickly up the floor. Derek Fisher from outside. Tipped out, and the Lakers come up with it. Amari could not control the long rebound into Shaq. Look out. It's over.
Now, the problem there is he's taking it right to Gary Payton. That's the way to slow Gary Payton down.
And back comes Fisher, and he got back behind him, and it's too easy as Fisher lays it up and in. Split the defenders, left it short. Tough break for the Suns. Missed opportunity. Back it comes to Payton. The finger roll. Oh, that's like a 4-point swing.
Well, when you have Karl Malone and Shaq, very well.
79-76 LA. Colby with JJ on him. Tough shot. He hit it anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Washington, one of the officials, They're working the officials right now. Bryant's second free throw rattles in. Jacobson into Horace Grant, the veteran out of Clemson. Here's Fisher pulling up and hitting.
Well, nice ball fake.
Here's Kobe using the screen from Devin George, trying to create, does to Fisher. Fisher backs out for three and hit it. This guy really has no fear.
As I stated, I think he will be
into this. I mean, there's great emotion here at the Purple Palace, and there's Shaq. And Frank Johnson not happy about that play. Well, makes it 91-84.
Well, what he's saying is it's the fourth quarter. If you're not in foul trouble, grab him. I mean, send him to the free throw line.
Shaq with 20 points. Here's Joe Johnson having trouble to handle. Best game of this young season as Malone will go to the line. Malone is 3 of 6 from the free throw line. A double-double with 11 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Malone now with his second free throw. I can say that, but you better leave him. Penny in his face. Back it comes into Shaq. 7 on the shot clock. Malone from outside, and that's the reason this guy has been a 14-time All-Star.
And Karl. And Karl's a very good free throw shooter. So that really puts the opponent in a tough situation. Also, he's out because the Suns have gone small. And so now Karl Malone will guard Jake Bosco, and now they can match up a little bit better offensively.
Okay, Malone has been big, down high at the 106 mark. You know, for a guy, they're going to watch his minutes.
How he shoots the ball and how he plays. But eventually you're going to play him because you want to win, and that's exactly what they've done. But the Suns have been here before. They fight and they compete. That's what they've done the last 2 years. So this is not
a strong game tonight. 15 points. This makes 2 trips now as it's a 4-point lead. One crowd on their feet. I tell you, this crowd has been vocal here tonight. Been a great crowd. And he got the first one. Now this is the big free throw right here.
Well,
and he did. You talked him into a timeout, Phoenix.
Sometimes you lose your mind a little bit, and the Suns did on that possession.
So Malone at the line again, and Karl Malone has hit 8 of 11. The guy just homesteads at the free throw line. We've seen this so many years in Utah, and here he is doing it with the Lakers as well.
He hated to be fouled his first 2 years. I mean, he just hated it, and he got better at it, and an excellent free throw shooter.
He missed it, and now 103-99 takes 2 trips and no time left, and the Suns have lost a gut-wrenching game here.